Good morning from Krakow. We arrived in Poland very late last night and we are off filming this morning at one of the most popular tourist attractions here in Krakow, which is the salt mine. See you later, lads. Bye. If you are claustrophobic, this is not the place to be as we go deep into the earth. We're now 64 meters below ground level and this is the salt mine. Wow. Look at the salt coming down from the roof. This is completely eerie. That was really scary. This is really eerie because I'm wandering around these salt mines by myself and what happens is the lights keep turning off behind me, so as I get deeper into it, I don't know how I'm gonna get out. It's some real life salt miners. So we're in a big chamber here and this is where the methane explosions are demonstrated. We've come through all these different little tunnels, but deep down on the second level is this giant cathedral. Look at this. Wow. This place is absolutely spectacular. It's a cathedral that has been just carved out of the stone and the salt that's here, and it's a completely unique place. So we're currently filming me going on this boat. Before we do some cooking, we are going to cook a pork knuckle. The water in this lake is 32% salt, and it's even saltier than the Dead Sea. So check out these cauliflowers of salt. How cool is that? We have finished our cooking sequence and now we are going through the mines to another little section where apparently I'm going to learn how to mine the actual salt. So just in case you thought I could never mine a salt mine, watch this. See? Really good. We've seen a lot of mines today and I think I have got my fill of salt mines for sure. I've just come out of the salt mine and my eyes have just about adjusted to the light, but now I've got to find Tamara because she has some plans for me. While the city of Krakow is beautiful, I am very excited about coming into the nature, into the countryside and this national park where I'm going to find some really delicious trout. This is Tamara, who is our guide, and she actually lived in Dublin for how long?
5 years.
5 years, so she kind of has an Irish accent.
A little bit, here and there.
Oh, check this out. There is 1 or 2 smoked trout. So Magda is on fish patrol and she's just served us up a beautiful one. And it is over here and it is totally delicious. So this is what it looks like. Very, very tasty. Look at that. Beautiful.
They're coming anyway.
Really sweet flesh and just a very subtle hint of smoke in there as well. Very, very, very tasty. Good morning from Krakow. Today I am going to learn how to make pierogi, and pierogi is a traditional dumpling which is stuffed with all sorts of different fillings and flavourings, and they've become a little bit gourmet, but they used to be something that was kind of for the peasant food, and now it's a little bit more gourmet and they do all sorts of different fillings. So that's what I'm off to learn this morning, and this is the place I'm going to do it. Pierogi's Narnana. Brilliant, let's go in. I am loving this little pierogi shop. It's very traditional, there's lots of lovely little retro touches, but one of the interesting points is that they ask all of their pierogi eaters to write a little post-it note saying what they think of the pierogi, and you can check them out here. Look at these, lots of very happy pierogi eaters. We have just made our pierogi, a traditional Polish, kind of like a dumpling, but don't call them dumplings, otherwise the Polish people get very upset. So it's not a dumpling, it's a pierogi. And this is our pierogi dough. We've rolled them up and this is what they look like. These are all the different fillings. There's cottage cheese, there's bacon, there's cabbage, there's all sorts of ones. There's sweet and savory here. And we also actually just made ones with some blueberries, some fresh blueberries in there. No sugar, just the dumpling dough and the blueberries. And we're just getting set up to cook them now. Exciting times. These are the pierogi here, and which one am I trying now, do you think?
Cabbage and mushrooms.
Cabbage and mushrooms, okay. flavors, but they are absolutely delicious. Very, very simple thin dough. It's not too filling, but even after I've eaten about 10 of them now, I am a little bit more filled, but
It's cabbage and mushrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah, cabbage and mushrooms.
oh, that's lovely. Really simple flavors, very subtly spiced, and that dumpling dough is damn good. I'm gonna leave them a little note to say how delicious they were. Amazing pierogi. So what's next?
We're actually off to the city centre and we're gonna go for a ride.
We're gonna go for a ride. I'm here with Tamara. We're on the back of a horse and cart, and you tell me that this is a very touristy thing to do.
Yes, absolutely.
But it's,
We have to do it.
we've
right?
got to do it. When in Krakow, you've got to be a tourist, and it's quite cool. It's very, very romantic, I'm feeling.
Absolutely, I feel like a princess.
Yeah, Tamara has
Like
a
a
husband,
prince.
and I have a wife, and right now, both of
Single
them,
princesses.
we're on the loose in Krakow. This is a brilliant way to soak up the city, and what is this place that we're traveling around?
This is the main square. This is the meeting place. This is the center of social and cultural life of Krakow. It's always extremely busy. It's bustling with activities. There are always some festivals and fairs happening in here. And this is where everyone actually finally ends up in coming to Krakow.
Okay. We just stopped for an obijanek, which is kind of like a cross between a bagel and a pretzel. So it's a kind of a thin bagel but a thick pretzel, and it's salty, and you can get one with poppy seeds or sesame seeds, and they're very delicious. We've just finished with our lovely horses, so now we are going up to the top of one of these towers. I think it's that tower. We just climbed up a ridiculous amount of stairs, and now we have a very nice view across the city. Now I just need to be very careful not to drop the camera. This is one of the oldest restaurants in Krakow. It was established in 1364, so it has been here for many, many, many years. And obviously, tradition is strong here in this restaurant. So come on, let's check it out. I'm getting a tour of this historical restaurant, and what's brilliant is you're getting a real sense of the history of the place. And check out this room, it is absolutely beautiful. I found myself a little seat here in this restaurant in Krakow, and now the food is just about to arrive. So I've just sat down to eat some of the food here at this brilliant historic restaurant. Really delicious stuff. I've had this lovely little ice cream dish. I've had lots of heavier meals, but it's really good stuff and just great flavors. So I'm gonna finish it off with this very nice dessert, which is a celebration of the forest. So tomorrow, where next?
Where I've set you up with a friend of mine called Michał. You're gonna go out to town with him and have the best vodka we have to offer.
The best vodka in Poland?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm ready, I'm ready. It's a little bit worrying that there's drunk fire eaters just wandering the streets on stilts. Good evening, I have just had a power nap and my dinner, and now we are doing a little bit more filming in the evening in a place called Vodka Bar. This is, as you can imagine, a vodka bar where we're going to drink lots of different varieties of vodka and hopefully get a taste of what they have to offer here. So check it out! I'm here in the Vodka Bar and we are sat with Michał, who is a food guide, and he is the man from Eat Krakow, Eat Warsaw.
Well, we call it Eat Warsaw and Krakow, but it's more or less the same thing.
Close enough, go check them out. And we actually have a full selection of stuff to choose from right
Not
here.
a full selection.
Not a full selection.
No, definitely.
There's more than this.
That's like 1/100 of what Polish vodka has to offer.
Can I say we have quite the selection?
Okay, that's
Okay. So we have quite the selection to choose from right here. I was not expecting there to be such a complex flavour to all these different vodkas. We've tried hazelnut ones, we've tried plum ones, we've tried ones infused with some sort of bison grass. Really, really interesting stuff, and I mean, we've downed a few and I'm feeling very jolly and happy, but it really was interesting just to understand that there was a complex flavour to each and every one of these, and the fascinating history that Michał has given me really gives me a completely new understanding of what vodka is all about. We've just come across a very cool traditional folk fair, and it's a folk festival going on this weekend, so we've come at the right time, and they're all in these beautiful traditional colourful costumes, so have a look up on stage. They're doing all sorts of nice dancing. We've just found the food section and there's this whole stall over here filled with lots of bread, and this guy is just serving up big slices of the bread with lard spread on top. Yes, I said that right. Big slices of bread with lard on top. So this is the potato cake.
Yes.
And this is the cabbage rolls.
Exactly.
These are
Wasanki.
wasanki.
Yeah.
And
Pierogi.
pierogi. And fried ones as well. So we've just come across this really cool cheese stand. I love it. This stall even has Polish style, the original cheese strings. Check out this cheese from the mountains. It is pressed into really cool little molds. Just about to leave, and tomorrow's presents for us. What have you got?
I got you proper coffee.
Thank you.
Drink good coffee.
Nice,
Important.
nice. Thank you so much. You didn't have to get
And
us.
for your wife and for Sophia.
Oh, thank you very much.
Tamara, what I'm most sad about is not being able to use the pun Tamara and tomorrow.
I know.
It's gonna
I'm
really
so
make me
much
sad.
used to it.
We are heading home. We are getting ready for our flight tomorrow. The next stop on my European adventure is Istria in Croatia, which I cannot wait to see. If you've been enjoying the adventure, make sure to subscribe. And I will see you soon, guys. Bye.